Most people come to the south of France to stroll along the Croisette in Cannes or marvel at the super yachts in Monaco. And don't get us wrong, it's a vibe you have to experience at least once. But there's so much more to this coast than just the famous landmarks. In this video, we're taking you off the beaten path to show you the French Riviera you've probably never seen. We're talking about hidden turquoise rivers in the mountains, steering your own boat in Nice, and even spotting dolphins just a few miles offshore. We've put together a collection of experiences that show the Côte d'Azur in a completely different light. So grab a glass of rosé, sit back, and check out our top 10 insider secrets. Before we dive into number 1, let's take a quick look at the map. Our journey today takes us all over the department of the Alpes-Maritimes. We'll travel from the Italian border to the red rocks of the Esterel and even deep into the Mercantour mountains. As you'll see, there are incredible hidden spots to discover right on the water, as well as just a few miles behind the famous coastline of the French Riviera. Imagine standing on a limestone cliff, 550 meters above the Mediterranean, with the most breathtaking view of the French Riviera stretching out before you. Most travelers heading to Monaco completely miss this spot, all the more reason to start our list with the ultimate insider lookout, the Tête de Chien in La Turbie. Looking down, you get a literal bird's-eye view of the entire principality. From the huge blue Odeon Tower on the left to the glitz of Monte Carlo and the main port. You can even see the Prince's Palace on the rock and the district of Fontvieille tucked away right below the cliffs. And on a clear day, you can spot Italy to the east and the red Esterel Mountains to the west. Pretty diverse coastline, right? Getting here is easiest by car. It's a scenic 30-minute drive from Nice via the Moyenne Corniche, which is a highlight in itself. From the parking lot, it's an easy 15-minute stroll to the edge. If you like hiking, take the train to Cap d'Aille and walk up here. Just be ready for a 500-meter elevation gain. And another little heads up, it gets seriously toasty up here in the summer, so aim for early morning or a golden sunset picnic. From looking down on the most expensive real estate in the world, we're heading somewhere where money doesn't matter at all, to the Clos des Glins. It's about a 90-minute drive from the coast, and as you cross the mountain ridges, the air gets crisp and clear, leaving the city haze behind for a landscape that's nothing but vibrant, untouched green. On the way, you might pass through the tiny village of Le Mas, perched dramatically on a rocky ledge, and you might want to keep it in mind for dinner later. As we get close to Aiglun, a massive rock wall rises in front of us, split by the Esterel River. This protected site is famous for its turquoise, crystal clear water. Before it eventually flows into the Var River and then into the sea next to Nice, it creates these magical natural pools. You'll need a car or a very sturdy bike to get here, but trust us, the effort is worth it. To reach the pools you've just spotted, go to the charming village of Aiglun. And how about grabbing a refreshment at the local auberge before the sporty part begins? From the village, it's a 30-minute hike down into the gorge. It's not long, but the last stretch is steep and slippery, so solid shoes are a must. Once you reach the bottom, it's pure magic. You're standing close to the bridge you crossed earlier. And the water is refreshing but not icy, making it perfect for a dip between June and September. You'll find waterfalls, deep pools for swimming, and even canyoning grooves passing through. And here's a cool detail. Look closely at the rocks on your way back up. You can find fossilized seashells, a reminder that millions of years ago, these high limestone cliffs were actually the bottom of the sea. If you still have some energy left, take the fork in the trail toward the old fortress. It's a 15-minute climb to a 14th century hideout with a history as rich as the view. It's the perfect way to dry off before heading back for that well-deserved dinner. From the quiet freshwater canyons of the hinterland, we're heading straight back to the salt spray of the Mediterranean. If you've always dreamed of exploring the coast by boat but don't have a license, this one's for you. Right in the port of Nice, you can rent your own electric vessel. It's the ultimate way to see the city from a different perspective. The coolest part, anyone over 18 can be a captain here. After a quick bit of paperwork and a safety briefing, the team shows us the ropes. It's surprisingly simple. Turn the key, push the throttle, and we're moving. We were given a designated area to explore within the next 3 hours, stretching all the way to the bay of Villefranche. Our vessel for the day is Brigitte, and soon enough she's a dream to maneuver. Leaving the harbor at a slow, peaceful speed is such a vibe. We head east and eventually reach the turquoise waters of villefranche-sur-mer. We drop anchor near Plage de Passable to jump into the sea and hide under the boat's canopy from the summer sun. On our way back, before heading into the port, we take a little detour to catch a glimpse of Castle Hill and the Promenade des Anglais from the water. It's been hands down one of our favorite afternoons in Nice. Pro tip, you can bring up to 5 people on a boat like Brigitte, making it a great deal for a group adventure. If you're watching this and thinking, I need a plan for my next trip, we've got you covered. We put all these spots and many more into our digital Riviera travel guide. It's a handy PDF with direct Google Map links, insider tips, and links to our videos, so you can plan your perfect adventure without any stress. To grab your copy, just scan the QR code right here on the screen. It's the best way to support this channel and make your trip unforgettable. Now let's head back to the mountains for something truly legendary. If you want to trade the blue coast for the green hinterland without needing a car, this is for you. We're hopping on the Chemin de fer de Provence from Nice's Libération neighborhood. While locals often call it the Train des Pignes, that name is now mostly reserved for the historic steam train that runs seasonally. Anyway, this regular line links Nice to Digne-les-Bains, and it's a legendary 94-mile journey through some of the most dramatic landscapes in France. The best part? Your ticket allows you to hop on and off along the way to explore tiny villages at your own pace. We're showing you our 2 favorite stops that make for a perfect day out. So after about 90 minutes of winding through tunnels and along the Var River, we reach Annot, sitting at 700 meters above sea level. This is the starting point for a magical hike through the Grès d'Annot, a forest of giant sandstone boulders formed 35 million years ago. Follow the yellow markings for a 2-hour loop to the Chambre du Roi. It's a bit of a steep hike, but it leads you through incredibly diverse landscapes. And with a bit of luck, you can even watch rock climbers in action along the way. Heading back toward Nice, we make a mandatory stop at Entrevaux, officially one of the most beautiful villages in France. You cross a medieval bridge to enter a town that time forgot. After a refreshing drink in the village square, we tackle the 25-minute climb up to the citadel for those epic views over the valley. We loved spending some time wandering through the medieval alleys afterward, before finally catching the late afternoon train back to the city. If you're looking for a different kind of coastal vibe, head west to the red rocks of the Estirel Massif. One of our favorite spots here is at the far end of Théoule-sur-Mer, the Plage de l'Aiguille. Here, all traffic noise is gone, and we're surrounded by nothing but nature. But we love this beach especially for what's beneath the surface. It's hard to find a better place for snorkeling on the Côte d'Azur. There's actually an underwater discovery trail marked by 4 yellow buoys that lead you to the best spots. Even close to the shore, among the rocks, you can find crabs, sea urchins, and starfish. So definitely bring your mask and fins. To reach this hidden gem, it's about a 15-minute scenic walk along the coast from the town center, or a 20-minute march from the Théoule train station. And by the way, the entire Estirel coastline is dotted with tiny secret coves just waiting to be explored. There are also some great beach restaurants nearby, like La Joya Beach at the Figueres Harbor. Perfect to grab a drink, enjoy some local food, and take in that rugged red rock panorama. Now, how amazing is this? When you're on holiday on the French Riviera, you can easily visit another country and be back in time for your apéro. We're hopping on a train from Nice for a 50-minute ride across the border to Ventimiglia. It's the least stressful way to travel, and here's a pro tip. Grab a seat on the right side of the train heading east to enjoy the best coastal views of Monaco and Menton along the way. Once we step out of the station, the Italian charm takes over. Ventimiglia is famous for its massive Friday market, stretching all along the seafront. It's a paradise for budget-friendly leather goods, cashmere, and all kinds of market bargains. But don't just stick to the market. We love exploring the maze of narrow alleys in the medieval old town. And of course, you can't leave without a cappuccino. Where else can you get 2 for just €5? If you want to head just a little deeper into Italy, the train line continues to some other fantastic spots. You could hop off at elegant Bordighera, the famous flower town of San Remo, or the colorful harbor of Imperia. Each of these cities has its own unique vibe and beauty. We've actually made dedicated videos for each of these Italian gems, so if you're trying to decide which one to visit, definitely check those out after this video. If you haven't explored the maritime Alps yet, you're missing out on half the magic. When the coastal heat gets too much in the summer, we head 90 minutes north, straight into the Mercantour National Park. It's a complete change of scenery. Think crisp mountain air, jagged peaks, and lush green valleys. Just a heads up, since this is a highly protected national park, dogs aren't allowed, not even on a leash. It's pure, untouched nature at its best. One of our favorite trails runs through Le Bourillon and leads up to the Refuge de Cougourde at 2,100 meters. It's a moderate hike through blueberry fields and past crystal clear streams. But the real surprise, the wildlife. It's almost guaranteed you'll meet ibexes right on the path. They're incredibly chill here and often even hang out right next to the mountain shelter while you enjoy a well-deserved slice of blueberry tart. You can reach the starting point by car or take a bus from Nice to Saint-Martin-Vésubie, where you'll need to hop on a shuttle to La Vacherie du Bourillon. Either way, take some time to explore the charming village of Saint-Martin, grab some local supplies, or stop here for dinner on your way back. Now we're leaving the peaks of the Mercantour behind and heading back down to the coast, to the sun-drenched border with Italy. Menton is often called the Pearl of the Riviera, and while its colorful old town is breathtaking, its biggest secret grows in the hills just behind the town. Menton's world-famous lemons have been the heart of the local economy since the 17th century. To see what the hype is all about, we're heading into the hills to visit a family-run estate called La Ferme des Citrons for a behind-the-scenes look at France's lemon capital. They offer guided tours of the farm that anyone can book. So, what makes the Menton lemon so special? It's all about the unique microclimate. The high mountains shelter the trees from northern winds, creating fruit that is sweeter, more aromatic, and less tart than your regular supermarket lemon. We were visiting in October, so the lemons are still green and getting ready for the winter harvest. The scent in the air is already incredible. After exploring the groves, the highlight is a picnic lunch on the terrace overlooking the valley. We're treated to local specialties like barbajois and, of course, a classic tarte au citron. Before heading back to town, don't miss the boutique for some homemade limoncello. It's the perfect way to experience the zest of the Riviera before spending your afternoon wandering through Menton's seaside streets. You might think of the Riviera as a place for yachts and beach clubs, but just a few miles off the coast lies a hidden sanctuary for marine life. We're heading out from the marina in Gorges-du-Verdon into the Pelagos Sanctuary, a massive protected zone that's a primary breeding ground for whales and dolphins. It's a side of the Côte d'Azur that most travelers never get to see. We chose to go on this trip with the Shelltone Whale Project, an association that focuses on respectful, low-key ecotourism. Instead of a crowded tourist boat, it's just a handful of us on a sailing vessel, scanning the horizon for water sprays and fins for the next 5 hours. Our guides, Laurie and Rémi, use hydrophones to listen for underwater clicks and whistles, sharing their passion for marine conservation along the way. Even if the whales stay hidden, jumping into the 2,000-meter deep blue for mid-sea swim is an experience you'll never forget. And then, just when we've almost given up hope, magic happens. A group of striped dolphins appears, playing our bow waves. Seeing these beautiful creatures in their natural habitat is incredibly moving, and a powerful reminder of why protecting this coastline is so important. So, no whales for us today, unfortunately. But if you want a nature experience that's truly wild, this is a must-do highlight before we reach our grand finale. So once again, we're leaving the coast behind and heading deep into the heart of Provence to the Gorges du Verdon. It's often called the Grand Canyon of Europe, and as soon as you see those 700-meter-high limestone cliffs, you'll understand why. It's about a 2-hour drive from Nice, but the scenery along the famous Route Napoleon is a highlight in itself. The absolute best way to experience the scale of this place is from the water. We're at the turquoise Lac de Sainte-Croix now, where we've rented paddle boats to head straight into the gorge. As you glide under the massive bridge and enter the canyon, the world goes quiet and you're dwarfed by the towering rock walls rising straight out of the water. And who would have thought the Emerald River is surprisingly warm in the summer, perfect for a little dip. We're here on a custom day trip with tour guide Chris and some friends, which means we can even tie our boats together for a little picnic and a glass of chilled rosé right in the middle of the canyon. Sure, you're definitely not alone out there with all the other paddlers, but that's part of the fun. If you have some time left afterward, make sure to visit the nearby village of Moustier-Sainte-Marie. It's the perfect end to the ultimate Riviera road trip. And that's a wrap. If you want to dive deeper into any of these locations, or you're looking for even more day trip ideas and activities, check out our website. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these 10 spots is going straight to the top of your bucket list? Let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you in the next one.